Courtney Hadwin stormed onto America's Got Talent and completely took over. One single performance was all it took to launch her into instant worldwide fame. But behind all the applause and excitement, she faced painful struggles that tested her strength and spirit in ways most people never saw. Join us as we uncover the heartbreaking and often tragic reality of Courtney's life after AGT. Who would you have been most nervous about facing? Would it still have been Simon as the judge, the child star, the gifted young British singer Courtney Hadwin, first stunned audiences with her unbelievable voice on America's Got Talent? Let's take a quick look back at her background. She was born on July 6, 2004, in the beautiful town of Hartlepool, County Durham. She wasn't just an ordinary girl who loved music, she was already a rising talent. Her home was always filled with melodies, and her parents Annery and Paul quickly recognized her extraordinary gift. Music was a huge part of family life, and her siblings Melissa and Paul also had musical abilities, proof that the family had a deep natural connection to music. But while her journey looked magical from the outside, there were tough challenges and unexpected hardships that nearly broke her dreams. At just 5 years old, Courtney took her first real steps toward a music career. She grew up in Horton, a peaceful village in northeast England known for its strong sense of community and quiet way of life. It was far from the chaos of big cities, the perfect place for her to focus on her passion. She began her education at Horton Primary School and later attended the academy at Shotton Hall in Peterlee, where she studied until 2018. School alone was never enough for her. Her love for music pushed her far beyond the classroom. She joined Shotton Hall Theatre School, attended Peanuts master classes, trained at Kate Sears School of Music, and polished her singing skills under the guidance of Julie Miles at Vocal Ovation. Her family gave her full support. Her grandfather often spoke about how determined she was to keep improving. She spent countless hours practicing with her coaches, sometimes even singing on the streets to earn money for her lessons, showing just how serious she was about turning her dream into reality. In 2015 she stepped onto the Teen Star stage in Newcastle, England. Although she didn't win, her heartfelt performance of Bob Dylan's "Make You Feel My Love" left a lasting impression. That moment marked the real beginning of her journey into singing competitions. Then in 2017 everything changed. She entered The Voice Kids UK. Her powerful rendition of Tina Turner's "Nutbush City Limits" grabbed everyone's attention. She kept wowing the judges with performances including Dancing in the Street and an incredible version of James Brown's "I Got You, I Feel Good." In the semi-finals, I think it was, I picked up a video of James Brown and it led to other videos, and then I started moving my legs and feeling the show gave her the chance to prove she could handle different musical styles, but nothing could have prepared her for what came next. This next step was all she needed to become known worldwide. Courtney's stage career and success. Courtney's appearance on America's Got Talent turned her into an international sensation. Every time she performed, she left the judges speechless, especially with her emotional take on "Say Something" by A Great Big World and Christina Aguilera. Her sudden fame made her a mini-celebrity at school. Classmates constantly approached her, telling her how much they admired her. It was a new and exciting experience for her. Before that, in 2016 she had already won the Hartlepool Performer of the Year award and become a finalist for the Beyond the Lights award. She drew inspiration from legendary artists like Little Richard, James Brown, Mick Jagger, and Janis Joplin, influences that shaped her unique musical style. Then in July 2017 she delivered an unforgettable performance of "And I Am Telling You I'm Not Going," leaving the audience completely captivated. Even though she didn't win, it was a turning point in her career. After facing many challenges, her fame exploded. One of her biggest moments came in 2018 when she performed at the South Tyneside Festival in front of a massive crowd of 18,000 people. She even had the honor of opening for the legendary Sister Sledge. That same year her stunning performance of Otis Redding's Hard to Handle on America's Got Talent moved Howie Mandel so deeply that he hit the golden buzzer, sending her straight to the live shows and skipping the early elimination rounds. She gained recognition like never before. On stage she transformed from a shy girl into a powerful performer. Her confidence and stage presence amazed everyone, especially Howie Mandel, who saw something truly special in her. But even with all her success, tougher challenges were waiting ahead, testing her strength and determination like never before. During the quarterfinals of America's Got Talent, Courtney delivered an electrifying performance of James Brown's Papa's Got a Brand New Bag, leaving everyone in awe with her energy and passion. The judges, especially Simon Cowell, were blown away by her stage presence and sent her straight to the semi-finals. As the competition continued, she kept showcasing her incredible vocal range. In the semi-finals she performed Born to Be Wild by Steppenwolf, and in the finals she took on River Deep, Mountain High by Tina Turner. Though she didn't win the grand prize, her journey on the show was far from over. After AGT she teamed up with magician Shin Lim for a thrilling series of live performances in Las Vegas at the Paris Hotel and Casino. Her appearances during season 13 became some of the most unforgettable moments in the show's history, cementing her place as one of the most talked about contestants ever. When she reflected on her time in the entertainment industry, Courtney described the experience as much more than a competition. It was an exciting journey that deeply impacted her. The stage became more than just a platform, it was a place where she could truly be herself and express her emotions through music. The bright lights, the electric energy of the audience, and the rush of performing in front of millions gave her a sense of belonging. What made it even more special was the bond she formed with fellow contestants and the joy of performing with a live band. Those were the moments she cherished most, the ones that made the journey unforgettable. If never giving up was a person, it would be Courtney. Just when everyone thought she had stepped back, she made a powerful return in 2019 on America's Got Talent, The Champions, a special edition featuring past standout contestants. This time she took the stage with a stunning performance of her very first original song, Pretty Little Thing. Even though she finished in third place, the performance brought her even more recognition. For Courtney it was never just about winning, it was about shaping her musical identity and proving her talent went far beyond any competition. And you know what? This really got people talking. Since people love sharing opinions, many had a lot to say about Courtney. As you probably already know, lots of viewers were surprised when she chose to compete on America's Got Talent instead of Britain's Got Talent after The Voice Kids UK. But for Courtney the decision was simple. She wanted to perform on the biggest stage in the world, the same stage where some of her biggest musical idols had once stood. It wasn't just about competing, it was about proving to herself and the world that she belonged there. Her family wasn't surprised by her success in the United States. They always believed she had something special that would connect with American audiences in a way that might not have happened the same way in the UK. Their faith in her paid off. She quickly became an international sensation, leaving a lasting mark on the global music scene. Little did anyone know she was about to experience a huge moment that would change her life forever. Courtney's AGT journey. When Courtney Hadwin stepped onto the America's Got Talent stage for her audition in season 13, she looked shy and reserved. Her quiet demeanor made her seem like just an ordinary girl. But the second she started singing Otis Redding's Hard to Handle, everything changed. She transformed into a complete powerhouse, dancing wildly and singing with unbelievable energy. The audience jumped to their feet in excitement. Her voice had a raw, electrifying quality that stunned everyone in the room. The judges were just as shocked as the crowd. One of them pointed out that she became a completely different person the moment she sang. Another, a huge Janis Joplin fan, compared her performance to a legendary moment in music history when Clive Davis discovered Janis Joplin at the Monterey Pop Festival. He was so impressed that he immediately hit the golden buzzer, sending her straight to the live shows and skipping the early elimination rounds. It was a life-changing moment for Courtney, marking her as a standout from the very beginning. Her audition video quickly went viral, racking up millions of views on YouTube in just a few months. The world couldn't get enough of her unique stage presence and old-school rock-and-roll voice. As the competition moved forward, she kept delivering jaw-dropping performances. For the quarterfinals she chose James Brown's "Papa's Got a Brand New Bag," a song that perfectly matched her energetic, soulful style. When she was introduced on live television, the host revealed that her audition had already been watched over 200 million times, clear proof of her growing fan base. In the semi-finals, Courtney took it to another level with a powerful performance of "Born to Be Wild" by Steppenwolf. She had now firmly established herself as one of the most exciting contestants of the season. For the grand finale she performed "River Deep, Mountain High," a song made famous by Tina Turner, proving once again that she was born to be on stage. Even though she didn't win the ultimate prize, her journey on the show was far from over. After AGT, she was invited to Las Vegas to perform 5 live shows at the Paris Hotel and Casino alongside season 13 winner Shin Lim. The opportunity to sing on such a huge stage was another major step toward an incredible future. In January 2019 she returned for America's Got Talent, The Champions, a special edition featuring some of the best past contestants. This time she showcased her very first original song, "Pretty Little Thing." Her participation in the show established her as one of the most memorable and talented performers in AGT history. In fact, she was later recognized as one of the top 50 contestants across all AGT seasons worldwide, proof that her impact was truly global. It was obvious that a lot of people criticized her and she didn't win the prize, but guess what? She won genuine fans and life-changing opportunities. I'm really happy because people that have followed me since my first audition and are sending me really nice messages with just support and everything. It's just so nice. The big break momentum major turning point in her career came in the late 2010s when she signed a record deal with Simon Cowell's Psycho Entertainment and Arista Records. This was a huge milestone, marking the beginning of her professional music career. It was an exciting step into the unpredictable world of the music industry, and Courtney was more than ready for the challenge. By 2019 she released her debut album The Cover Sessions, a collection of songs that showcased her artistic growth. She put her own spin on popular tracks including "Sign of the Times" by Harry Styles, "Old Town Road" by Lil Nas X, and "Someone You Loved" by Lewis Capaldi. Each song was transformed with her unique voice and style, proving she was not just a performer but a true artist. When asked about her musical inspiration, she casually mentioned legends like Little Richard, James Brown, Janis Joplin, Mick Jagger, and other iconic figures, showing the diverse influences that shaped her sound. She was even set to perform at Woodstock 50, which would have been a massive milestone in her career, coinciding with the 50th anniversary of the legendary festival. However, unexpected challenges led to the event's cancellation, leaving fans wondering what could have been. Actually, it was supposed to be a grand celebration bringing together many artists for a historic event. But organizers struggled to find a venue, partly because of the negative legacy of the disastrous Woodstock '99. On top of that, there were funding issues and poor management, which eventually caused the entire festival to be cancelled. This was a huge disappointment for both artists and fans who had been looking forward to it. Soon after, the world was hit by the COVID-19 pandemic, bringing the music industry to a standstill. Concerts, music festivals, and album releases were postponed or cancelled. Live performances became almost impossible, forcing many artists to take a break from touring. During this time, Courtney decided to connect with her fans in a different way. It was during this season that she released the heartfelt cover of John Lennon's classic, Happy Christmas, War Is Over, on YouTube and streaming services. The song carried a message of hope and peace, especially meaningful during such a difficult time in the world. Fans appreciated this special release because it brought comfort and warmth when they needed it most. In 2021 she was scheduled to perform at the FM4 Frequency Festival, another major music event. Unfortunately, just like Woodstock 50, this festival also faced issues and was ultimately cancelled. It seemed like every opportunity for her to perform live kept slipping away, however she didn't let these setbacks stop her. Instead she focused on creating new music and finding her own path as an artist. At some point she parted ways with the music label that had taken over after Simon Cowell's Psycho Music shut down. Fans began noticing this change when she responded to a comment on her YouTube channel in 2023. Someone had mentioned Simon, and Courtney made it clear she was now fully independent and doing things her own way. This was an exciting new chapter, giving her complete creative control over her music and career. To that effect, on February 24, 2023 she released her first independent single, Breakable. This song marked a fresh start as she worked closely with producer Kevin Bowe to bring it to life. It was a deeply personal track, showing her growth as both a singer and a songwriter. Fans were thrilled to hear new original music from her, and the response was overwhelmingly positive. Just a few weeks later, on April 7, she followed up with another original song, That Girl Don't Live Here. With this release she continued to prove she had developed a unique style and voice that set her apart in the industry. Her creative streak didn't stop there. On July 28, 2023 she released Call Me Back, a soulful ballad that showcased her powerful vocals and emotional depth. The song resonated deeply with listeners, further establishing her as an artist with real substance. She then surprised fans again on September 29 by releasing Monsters, a high-energy rock song with a deeper message. The lyrics spoke about mental health struggles, stress, and inner battles, but the music itself was upbeat and exciting. Listeners loved the way she balanced a serious topic with a lively, hard-rocking sound, making the song both meaningful and enjoyable. The song gained even more attention when Billboard chart analyst Xander Zellner reported that Monsters had reached number 19 on Billboard's Hard Rock Digital Song Sales chart. This was a huge achievement, especially since Courtney was now working as an independent artist without a big record label behind her. With the holiday season approaching she decided to bring some festive cheer to her fans. On November 24, 2023 she released Christmas Rocks, a fun, fast-paced rock song perfect for celebrating the season. Unlike traditional holiday tracks, this one had a fresh, energetic twist, making it a standout addition to the lineup. Fans loved the playful and spirited vibe, and it quickly became a favorite. Courtney continued gaining recognition for her incredible talent. On April 30, 2024 she had the honor of performing for legendary music producer Clive Davis at the New York Pop's 41st birthday gala. This was a significant moment in her career, as Clive Davis had played a huge role in discovering and shaping the careers of some of the biggest names in music history. Being invited to perform for such an influential figure was clear proof that Courtney was making a lasting impact in the industry. Later that year, on October 29, 2024, she recorded live versions of all her songs at Metropolis Studios. This was another major step forward, allowing her to showcase her raw talent and bring a fresh perspective to her music. Fans were eager to hear these live recordings, as they captured the true essence of her voice and performance style. With every song she releases she continues to prove she is not just a singer, but a true musician with a deep love for her craft. Whether it's a soul ballad, a high-energy rock track, or a fun holiday song, she brings something special to every performance. As she moves forward in her career, one thing is certain: Courtney Hadwin is here to stay, and the world will be watching as she continues to shine. Was Courtney Hadwin's journey a story of a young star overwhelmed by fame, or was there more to it than met the eye? One thing was certain, her story was far from over. She had already proven she was not just a contestant, but a force to be reckoned with. And as her journey continued, the world watched eagerly, knowing the best was yet to come. If you enjoyed this video, like and share, and don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring stories like this.